I do have to ask, and I know, and it's just something that I think we're compelled to at this moment, with the attention on President Trump, with these questions around a pardon. Did anybody see or hear of the president himself doing anything inappropriate as it related to Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
Oh, hell. Epstein survivor just named Bill Clinton.
The abuse began. He told me to keep it secret. He was too powerful. I was just one of the many young women trapped in his orbit. I was even taken on a trip to Africa with former President Bill Clinton and other notable figures. In those moments, I realized how powerless I was. If I spoke out, who would believe me?
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Well, boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a time to be alive when President Trump's your president. Hope everybody that's tuned in right now that you are blessed, well, and healthy. If you're new here, join the family. Hit that subscribe button. We are rocking and rolling 24/7, 7 days a week, bringing some of the best updates, having fun, spreading love, and keeping it real on this bad boy. But it's happening right now. Told y'all the truth must shine in the light, whether you like it or not. And it's the hell with Democrats. It's the hell with politicians. Yes, indeed. But you see right now, breaking worldwide, and this clip here and many others have broken the internet. Victims, survivors are speaking out. They're coming out, and this thing is getting real spicy. Oh boy. But I know y'all see it trending worldwide and breaking the internet. Epstein, 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 Epstein. People are not going to move on. Millions of people, millions of Americans, billions of people around the world, they want full transparency. They want accountability. Here we are with the Epstein victim survivors speaking out. And we just showed you that they were even on the fake news media. You know, sitting up on the, I think that was what, MSNBC or MBS. It was one of the two. But they said, does Trump have anything to do or had any wrongdoing? They say, no. No. Hey, but we know the Democrats' rhetoric, gaslighting, propaganda, the lies, the misinformation. You know, Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump did this, you know, but the truth must shine in the light, and we here for it. Let's go and check this out.
Transparency is justice. Release the files, end the secrecy, and stand with us in declaring that no one, no billionaires, no politicians, not world leaders, is above the law.
Whoop.
And let me announce now, several of us Epstein survivors have been discussing creating our own list of names.
Y'all put Bill ass in jail, prison, slumber yard, turn the lights off. You got to put your hands behind your back. And then y'all gonna spit on Trump and Trump face when y'all walk in there. We know what's going on. Yeah, Trump say what he said. And you know what? Now I'm understanding why Trump said what he said. The hell with you Democrats. Yeah. And that heifer in there deleting stuff. Put that heifer in jail, prison, slammer yard, turn the lights off.
We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know were regularly in the Epstein world. And it will be done by survivors and for survivors. No one else is involved. Stay tuned for more details on that.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is real. This is not AI generated, family. This ain't not. We need to say a prayer for them right now that nobody ends up dead by this Friday. And I'm not joking, y'all. Y'all know I come on here and crack jokes and have a good time. I'm dead serious. We want to send our prayers for these victims, these survivors. right now for their safety and well-being. You know, because we've seen what has taken place. Man, prayers for these victims and survivors.
As history is watching, and so are the women who will come after us. That's right. Thank you.
Well, family, what do y'all think plays out from this? Again, prayers for the victims and survivors. It's a lot going on right now, and this has the internet in a chokehold right now. The world is in a chokehold right now with this. And even an Epstein victim's lawyer has dropped a bombshell claiming President Trump has been secretly helping to take down Jeffrey Epstein since 2009, in which a lot of us already knew. So a lot of y'all already knew. You know, he says Trump supplied investigators with critical information that advanced their case. He adds that Trump was never a suspect and now wants him to release everything.
Thank you all for being here.
I'll go first and then I'll let them. They're much more important than me, but I don't understand why it's a hostile act. I can tell you that I talked to President Trump back in 2009, and several times after that. He didn't think that it was a hoax then. In fact, he helped me. He got on the phone. He told me things that were helping our investigation. Now, our investigation wasn't looking into him, but he was helping us then. He didn't treat this as a hoax. So at this point in time, I would hope that he would revert back to what he was saying to get elected, which is, I want transparency. This about face that occurred, none of us understand it. In fact, I don't understand how this is an issue that's even up for debate. How do you not stand behind these women after you've heard their stories and know that hundreds of them were abused, and it was only because files are being kept in secrecy? The world should know who he is, who protected him.
Yeah, and we know a lot of y'all, you know, I seen in the comments, we've seen a lot of experts and tons of conspiracy theorists and even insiders saying all kind of things about the files, you know, and how it's been some are saying it's been a huge spit in the face to President Trump, that they, you know, that they've corrupted the files and all kind of things before Trump got back in, because they knew he was going to win, you know. So there's been a lot of say there. Again, we're just reporting on what we have. But boy, this thing is getting spicy, y'all. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Marjorie Taylor Greene says, I'm committed to doing everything possible for the victims of Jeffrey Epstein, and including exposing the rich, powerful elites that enabled this. I'm proud to be signing this discharge petition.
On Thomas Massey's resolution. I was the second co-sponsor on Thomas Massey's resolution. After reading the entire resolution, I think it's very good. It's well written. It protects the victims, and it provides the transparency that the country deserves, and most importantly, the survivors deserve. Yes, I will be proudly signing the discharge petition.
Why is it important to do this in addition to what the Oversight Committee is doing?
Me personally, and I believe in transparency on all levels, and this shouldn't have been a battle, and unfortunately it has been one. And you know, as a woman myself, as a mother of 2 daughters, I can't imagine any young girl or any young woman being victimized and having the government and different people in power, and basically a cabal of powerful, rich people, as well as the government, cover this up and not prosecute these monsters. And so, yes, I'll probably sign the discharge petition, and I'll probably vote for it when it comes to the floor.
Are there files that the Department of Justice has, you believe, that would be some sort of smoking gun, or that would be some sort of thing that would really... Is there something specific that you know exists that you were trying to get, or is this in case there is something?
So I think all of us are learning as we go, and from what I learned today in our meeting, it was very lengthy, and there was a lot of information given. Gratefully, those are some of the most courageous women I've ever met. These are women that have never truly received justice and have gone out and named names and done everything they can, and they have been failed horrifically. But there's information, but it lies in different places. One place is in the case in New York. Another place would lie within the estate, Jeffrey Epstein's estate. Other information would lie within the FBI and Department of Justice, and that information we are being given, thankfully, on the Oversight Committee. We're being given a lot of information. There's also information in civil cases and trials. So there's information in many different places, and it'll require quite a pursuit to get it.
Have you heard from White House officials who are trying to undercut this discharge petition at this moment?
I haven't talked to anybody from the White House trying to undercut it, no.
Have GOP leaders asked?
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But again, man, this has everybody in the chokehold. Epstein victims announced they will release their own list. We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. We will compile the names we all know were regularly in the Epstein world, and it will be done by survivors and for survivors. No one else. And boy, it is going down, man. And then breaking the Epstein survivor names President Bill Clinton as an abuser. That's what the title of this says.
The abuse
But you know how they spin it.
began. He told me to keep it secret. He was too powerful. I was just one of the many young women trapped in his orbit. I was even taken on a trip to Africa with former President Bill Clinton and other notable figures. In those moments, I realized how powerless I was. If I spoke out, who would believe me? Who would protect?
Boy, prayers for these victims and survivors. Just in, survivor claims President Trump was Jeffrey Epstein's biggest brag. During Thomas Massey and a new conference, Epstein surrounded himself with the most powerful leaders of our country and the world. He abused not only me, but countless others, and everyone seemed to look away. The truth is, Epstein had a free pass. He bragged about his powerful friends, including our current President Donald Trump. It was his biggest brag, actually. Oh, boy.
Epstein surrounded himself, with the most powerful leaders of our country and the world. He abused not only me, but countless others, and everyone seemed to look away. The truth is, Epstein had a free pass. He bragged about his powerful friends, including our current president, Donald Trump. It was his biggest brag, actually. And while what I endured will haunt me forever, I live every day with PTSD. I live as a mother trying to raise my child while distrusting a world that has betrayed me. This kind of trauma never leaves you. It breaks families apart. It shapes the way we see everyone around us. But one thing is certain, unless we learn from this history, monsters like Epstein will rise again. There are files, government files, that hold the truth about Epstein, who he knew, who owed him, who protected him, and why he was allowed to operate for so long without consequence. Why was Maxwell the only one held accountable when so many others played a role? Why does the government hide this information from the public?
Oh, boy.
This secrecy is not protection, it's complicity. And as long as the truth is buried, justice will remain out of reach. That is why this bill matters. Passing it will, bless you, ensure that the suffering of survivors is not in vain. Passing it will bring accountability, transparency, and prevention. It will help protect the next generation of predators who seek to place themselves above the law through wealth, influence, and connections. This is not just my story. It is about every survivor who carries invisible scars. It's about the weight we live with daily. It is about the families broken and the future stolen. So I ask you, President Trump and members of Congress, why do we continue to cover up sexual abuse and assault? Who are we covering for? Let the public know the truth. We cannot heal without justice. We cannot protect the future if we refuse to confront the past. Thank you.
And then that's when the lawyer of Epstein victim's lawyer comes up and says, you know, Trump actually helped me back in 2009 to bring down Epstein, and now he's calling it a hoax. So, you know, people just want everything to come out, and again, I know a lot of y'all understand why Trump said this and that, said that, and again, it's been a lot of spit in the face of President Trump in a lot of places, and you know, especially when it comes to the previous administration and all the corruption that has taken place, man. But we're seeing where this is going, and we are demanding for full transparency and accountability, and we're going to see how this plays out. But we're sending prayers for these victims and survivors. And they're saying they're even going to come out with their own list. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. White House says helping me secure a vote to release all the Epstein files is a hostile act. They're threatening anyone who helps bring true transparency and justice for the survivors. This is a tactic, a mission. The Oversight Committee data release is woefully incomplete. Oh boy. Thomas Massey. Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm not afraid to say the names. Jeffrey Epstein, him of politicians, bureaucrats, elites who turned a blind eye must be held accountable. This is the product of past administrations, Republican and Democrat, trying to silence victims. They deserve justice, and America deserves the truth.
Yeah, it's a scary thing to name names, but I will tell you, I'm not afraid to name names. And so if they want to give me a list.
Shout out to MTG. Some of y'all say this and this about Marjorie Taylor Greene, but hey, Marjorie Taylor Greene got that workout gear in her garage. And when I see her doing them pull-ups on that Instagram live or that TikTok live thing, what was it, Facebook live? When I seen her doing them pull-ups and push-ups, I said, Marjorie Taylor Greene, a true patriot. You might not like this or that, but hey, in a lot of cases, she gonna come out and keep it real. And then she said Jasmine Crockett can't see or read with them big old eyelashes. Oh yeah, I say yeah, this woman's good.
I will walk in that Capitol on the House floor, and I'll say every damn name that abused these women.
Repeat it. Let me hear it.
Thing to name names, but I will tell you, I'm not afraid to name names. And so if they want to give me a list, I will walk in that Capitol on the House floor, and I'll say every damn name that abused these women. I can do that for them.
Boy, what a day it's been. What a huge blow back to the left-wing media, to Democrats' narrative on Trump and Epstein. And again, seeing everybody speak out. This gives me chills, man. Right now, as you can see, it has the entire internet right now in a chokehold. But we're going to see what plays out for this. We are just praying for full transparency. We're praying for the safety for these victims, these survivors. Because, man, boy, we know how this thing goes. But love y'all. God bless you all and your family. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Let me know what y'all think about this. Peace and love, you guys.